Alrighty guys, hello, good afternoon and welcome. Here we are jumping into our first game for the night. We have a match right here between the guys from DPS, aka Team Efficiency, and they are going to be battling it out right here against their opponents AGN1. So we're here in the 44th weekly ESL Asia Go4WoT weekly cup, and it's looking like, of course, this is going to be our first weekly cup that we've cast. It's been officially in the tier 10 format. So let's go ahead and take a look at the guys from DPS as they roll out right here, aka AGN. Oh, actually, we've got those ones around the wrong way, I do believe. So the guys from Team Efficiency, there we go, that's looking better. So, alrighty, right now it's looking like some pretty stock standard tier 10 picks in the mix right here. Lots of T1 10E5s, we've got a couple of FV215Bs on the field as well, even a Bat Chat, that tier 10 French auto loading light, ooh, or medium tank I should say over there. So right now some shots going to be coming out on towards Bandito Jr. in the FV215B. It's looking like the guys from AGN1 are going to be trying for a 2-flag push, seemingly. We've got Parsi here in his T57 Heavy, that strong American heavy tank, tier 10 of course. But overall nothing too crazy just yet. It looks like the attackers there just going to be waiting, trying to see if they can pick off any defenders as they try and get control of those corners in the city near the 2 flags. So I've got some pings over there on towards the H5 area, so it looks like Grifts might have spotted something. Dexter getting the pings up towards C4, but that's not going to be too much up there. So maybe just mentioning to his team, he's like, oh yeah, I'll get a check up here, that area is clear potentially. So a good bit of communication coming out there from Team Efficiency, as right now we've got my battle tank up here in his IS-7. Of course, a very strong tier 10 Russian tank, the IS-7. The IS-3's big brother, if you will. But it's looking like he's not going to be doing too much at the moment, just going to be sitting there. And it doesn't look like he wants to... Yeah, it doesn't look like he wants to play at the moment. Just, oh, he's got his eyes on towards Dexter. Might be trying to get him, but maybe not. So it doesn't look like it. As Safi actually does go past as well. Nope, doesn't look like he wants any of that either. So instead, at the moment, both these teams are just going to be waiting it out against each other. And we've got Gamer26X in the AMX50B as well. He's been dropped down to 79% HP. Some more shots are going to be coming out towards these tanks. But overall, a pretty strong hold by the defenders, by Team Efficiency. And it's looking like it's going to be up to AGN1 to try and push through their defense, because the defenders, they are not biting. They do not want to try and attack this. Well, they don't have any real need to try and attack the attackers right here. Oh, but if we actually flick over there, it's looking like Dexter in that RU251 might have been getting a few shots across on towards the AMX 1390 of Marksman 10, and dropping him down to 710 HP. Oh, an Elite Commando in the FV215B takes a big shot as well, dropped down to 2.1k. And the British Heavy wasn't able to get any shots right back on towards Bandito Jr. As some more shots are coming out, but no tanks have fallen just yet. We've still got 5 minutes and 54 seconds left on the scoreboard, so lots of time for these teams to try and play it out. And Elite Commander is going to be trying his luck again against Bandito Jr. Ooh, and trades equally there, so it's not doing too badly for him. He's roughly equal, although no, there we go, takes a shot from, I think that might have been the tier 8 around him. and he's not going to be liking that. In the meantime, we are going to be seeing the push coming in from the bottom half of the map by AGN. They're pushing on towards the team efficiency guys who are actually out in the open in the street at the moment, as the first kill does go over to Skell from team efficiency. He's going to be taking down Elite Commando as WG first there in the T110E5, taking a few shots. Gamer26X in the AMX50B dropped down on 1.2k. Parsi there in the T57 Heavy. He's going to be still on full HP, but Bandito Jr. looking like he's in quite a bit of trouble in that British Tier 10. Panzercow in the T110E5 not looking too good either on 61% HP. One more shot will be enough to finish Bandito Jr. That one comes in from my battle tankers. Oh, a shot misses Panzercow right there. That is not good. That's not what these guys are looking for at all. In the meantime, though, let's flick around and see what's happening on the backside of the AGN push. It's looking like we've got some of the team efficiency tanks that have flanked around here and are trying to get them from behind. WG first in that T110E5. He's one shot from death. Who's going to be able to get that one? That's going to be Grifts taking him down in his own T110E5. And we've got, going to have to jump right back into the action right there, but that was looking pretty good for the guys on the team efficiency side right there. They were in a fantastic position, perfectly flanking AGN1 from behind. So I think AGN, they've got to be a little bit worried right now coming into the last kind of 4 minutes of the map right there. So let's take a look. We haven't missed too much action at all. Oh, I was about to say that, but loading back in, it looks like AGN1 did end up just dropping down there as we dropped out. So a little bit unfortunate they weren't quite able to catch the back end of that one, but that is going to be the first win there in this best of 3 series going over to team efficiency. They got to be pretty happy about that. Looks like Gamer26X, his game might have crashed as well. He's offline, so hopefully that little issue that was has fixed itself. And actually I'm just going to quickly DC to make sure we're in spectator tank mode as well. So that was a pretty intense first game there for the tier 10s, and I just wonder if we're going to be seeing any different tank picks coming into the fray there as well. It seemed to be a bit of a mixed bag from both teams, which I'm not sure if it's really needed on this sort of a city map there, but we'll see, I suppose. So here we go, Gamer. Yep, Gamer got DC'd as well. So okay. There we go. So, right now, it's looking like, where are we? Okay, all good. So we just need to go and get the picks up next, and then we should be all good. Right, okie dokie. Panzercow saying, oh, whoops, no wonder. Torrent killing his internet. There we go. That could have been why Panzercow might have been a little bit slow to react in a couple of those battles there. But right now, team efficiency 1 up. They only have to win 1 more. And if we do end up going to a third game on this one, then we will be playing it on Himmelsdorf. So currently we're on Ghost Town, of course, which is actually one of my personal favourite maps. Okay, so it's looking like we are getting Gamer back in pretty soon, I think. So in the meantime, actually, I think we can take a quick little look at the head-to-head matchup between these two teams, between Team Efficiency and AGN1. Of course, for those that don't know, Team Efficiency, they've been a team for a very, very long while at the moment in the ESL Go4WoT Weekly Cups, and as we can see there, alrighty, there we go, we got their nice logos up as well. AGN1, they're a bit of a newer team. They played in last week's Go4WoT Weekly Cup. Personally don't recognise any of their names myself, so I think they might be a completely new team, which is great to see, of course. So, okie dokie. Oh, that might be gamer. Oh no, I think that's the wrong gamer that's just popped in there, unfortunately. So there we go. But right now, I think we got some predictions in the chat there for this best of three final. We got one prediction from Bassar29 saying that he thinks TE is going to win. So one prediction there, but definitely get those in. It's looking like Furious Max saying that they want to bring in another kind of spare member, except all of their members are in public games, unfortunately. So hopefully once they get out of whatever pub games they're in, or whenever Gamer comes back, we should be able to get this show right back on the road. But in the meantime as well, it's going to be interesting to see how the other match that's playing at the moment goes, which was the match that we were originally going to be casting, T-Rex versus Boyogon and Co. But T-Rex there, they're definitely coming in towards that other match as favourites, so I'd be really surprised if Boyogon and Co. did manage to take that one off them. They're actually seeded 4th in today's Go4WoT Cup. So if they could take it off the first seed, then that would certainly be interesting. But right now, it's looking like we're still just waiting it out. And another fun fact about this week's Go4WoT Cup is that we don't actually have any of the Super Noobs participating. So the Super Noobs as a team itself didn't sign up for this week's Cup. So they will not be playing, which is actually fairly good news for not only all of our teams here, but for all of our spectators, everyone watching on Twitch at the moment as well, because it means that, the Super Noobs can't win, as they have done for probably, I think, maybe 42 of the last 43 Cups. They've definitely lost once, except I think once, maybe twice. But the Super Noobs, they do rarely lose. Okie dokie. Alrighty, we are ready to roll. It's looking like we are just about here. Just about to get this one started. Okie dokie. There we go. So let's load into the game right now. And I think I'm going to be following the guys from maybe DPS out. That sounds good, I think. Actually, let's follow these guys out. And actually, I wonder as well if I could maybe even. Looks like we might even be able to tweak the microphone a little bit there, but that looks like it's a little bit too soft. So never mind. The old boost there. Perfect. There we go. So we have got 1 second left before we kick off. Team Efficiency coming in towards this second half here with a 1-0 lead. If they do manage to take out this next one here, then they are going to be pushing AGN1 out of this week's Go4WoT Weekly Cup. Well, actually, to be fair, they are going to be playing for 3rd place, so they're going to be pushing them down into the battle for 3rd place. And TE are going to be progressing in towards the semi-final. In towards the grand final, I should say, because we've only got 4 teams in this week's Weekly Cup. But reminder, guys, while we're getting the rollout happening here, that anyone can play. Just need a group of 7 players. Make sure you all have tier 10s. There you go, you're all set. Grab a bunch of mates, and the Weekly Cup is a bunch of fun. Good chunk of change up for grabs as well in terms of prizes. So right now, it's like we are going to be getting the AGN1 guys just pushing up on their defensive side. We've got Skell in the E100. Now, I'm actually personally not a huge E100 fan, but Skell, who knows, he might be able to sway me. I'm not too sure. But right now it's not like you can. Oh, there we go. Yep. So that's sort of why. I mean, the E100, of course, it does have that fantastic armor, but it doesn't really matter when tanks are firing explosive shells at you. So Skell there, in his essentially not very dangerous tank, has just taken 30% damage because the other team, AGN1, is kind of skillful enough to know that they just have to load up some HE shells, pop them into the side of his turret, and well, Bob's your uncle there. So Skell, look at that, look at all those pings coming out from Skell. He is not happy that his E100 is getting trashed right there. So Grifts as well just took a shot. It's looking good early on for the guys from AGN1 right here. As Hook, my battle tank in the IS-7, taking a shot as well. Passing his IS-7, dropped down to 1801 HP. 2151. We've got Dexter there in the RU251. Oh, he's going to be dodging a shot narrowly. As Elite Commando in his FV215B is just meters away from Panzercow and Bandito Jr. He's actually going to be coming up to try and get a few shots on towards him. He does miss that one. Not good news for him, and he's probably going to be taking a shot himself from Bandito Jr. No, Parsi is the focus right there, and look at that already. 555 scrub coming at you. Coming out with the 99s. I actually thought that was GG, but a little bit early to be calling that, as Bandito Jr. there, he's dropped down very, very low. 17% HP. That reversing speed on the FV215B is not much. He's on 1% HP, 17 hit points as the IS-7 goes down. It's going to be Panzercow taking him down. Finally, Bandito Jr. goes down as Elite Commando. He's still standing. This isn't looking good for AGN1. They've lost 3 tanks already, and they're about to lose another as Elite Commando takes a bit of fire damage. Luckily manages to put that one out. I think that was an automatic fire extinguisher there, as WG first in the E100. He's going to be the last primary target. They're going to be taking him down after Elite Commando as Panzercow does the business there. It is a 4-on-3. WG first in the E100. Well, the E100's not really known for its firepower, so we're going to be seeing some more shots coming on towards it. It's doing a good job at ricocheting some of these shots as well, but one more shot will be able to take him down. That's going to be coming in from Panzercow, who's on 3 kills at the moment in that T110E5, and the RU251 555 scrub coming at you on 1 shot from death essentially, and well, not too sure what's happening there, but it seems like World of Tanks does not want us to see the end of every battle today for some reason, so we'll have to have a nice little word to it there. But as we load right back into the game, we will be able to take a look at what was going on. So, okie dokie. There we go. Whoops. Alrighty, so potentially the same issue that Gaming Boy was happening, but it looks like 555 Scrub is still alive, so we will be probably seeing him running away. But the GGs are already being called there, and Scrub is doing a pretty good job of running away. That AE251 is a very fast tank, so he should be able to... actually, he's giving it a good try. The Batchat is hot on his tail, of course. The Batchat very strong, very fast. Oh, very fast, I should say. Very fast tier 10 tank. Panzercow saying, could you not, in chat. But Safi there should be able to finish him off. Yep, there we go. The shot from the Batchat comes in. Nice little ram at the end there as well, why not? And that's going to be 7 kills to 3. Team efficiency take out this one in style. And they're going to be going in towards the grand final with a 2-0 victory over AGN1. So taking a quick look at the team score there, D-Juice actually did the most damage in the AMX 50B, 3.5k. Panzercow in the T110E5, 2.7k. Skell, 2.5k in the E100. Grifts, 2.3k in the T110E5. There we go. So that is just about it for our first game today, guys. But right after this, of course, we're going to be having some more action. I think we're going to be covering the game for 3rd place, which should, I'm assuming, be a match between AGN1 and Byogen and Co. So do not go anywhere. That one is coming up right after this. We'll be back very shortly.